Hey guys, today we're going to get my Yamaha Tri Moto 125 running. So this thing's been sitting for a good 3 or 4 months now and I haven't driven it at all. So I'm going to clean the carburetor on it. We're first going to want to take out the airbox. So we're going to take off this, and then that'll get the cover off the airbox. Then when we take out this one, it'll slide out from the carburetor. Now that we got the airbox out, it's time to take out the carburetor. So first we're going to take off this throttle. Then just pull it out. Then just put this off to the side, hang it up. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take off, first of all you're going to want to turn off the gas, and then we're going to take off the fuel line. So I'm going to go turn off the gas. Just loosen up that screw, and then move it over to the side. Then you should be able to pull it out like that. If you can't, take a needle nose pliers and pull it out with that. Once we have that off, we're going to want to take off your choke. So you're going to want to get an adjustable wrench for that. And you're just going to want to loosen it. Then you should be able to turn it off by your hands. Then just pull it out. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take out this little line that leads to the carburetor. And then you simply take a little flathead screwdriver or a little Phillips screwdriver and you loosen that screw so that the whole carburetor will come out. Now that we got that loosened, should just be able to pull the whole car right out. Just like that. Now we have to clean the carburetor. So as you can see already inside of here, it's pretty dirty. I can see a lot of dirt right up in here, so we're going to get that all cleaned. But first of all, you're going to want to take your bowl off. This is the bowl. So you get a Phillips screwdriver and take out these 3 screws, and then the bowl should come off. Okay, now when you take off the bowl, be very careful that you don't take anything else with it. You don't want, there's a little needle valve that if you lose that, that would suck. So just take those 4 screws and put them to the side, and then you have your bowl. And if I take my finger and put it inside of here, there's all kinds of dirt. All that dirt. So we'll set that to the side for now. And then what you're going to want to do is there's a little pin for the float. You want to push that through. Hopefully you can do it by hand, otherwise just take a punch and do it. Then take that pin, put it to the side. Then you should be able to take your float off. Make sure you take your float off like this. Don't take it off when the carburetor's upside down, because once you take your float off, there's a little needle valve right here, and that'll fly out. So I'm going to get needle nose pliers to get that out because it's very tiny. And here it is. So we'll set that to the side for now. And then you should be safe to tip it over or whatever. And then what you want to do is, this is your main jet. You want to take a flathead or a adjustable wrench, and you're going to want to take that off. Okay, once you get it off, this will come off. Make sure this is all clean. And then this is your jet. So there's a little holes everywhere in this jet, and you have to make sure all those are clean. None of them are blacked up. The way it looks to me, all of them are clean, but we're gonna clean it out anyways. And then there's a hole that goes all the way through the jet, and you should be able to put that up to light, and you should be able to see through it, and I can. And then what you're going to want to do is clean your carb. So first, we're going to take the carb and we're going to set it right on top of the drain. And we're going to take your carb cleaner or brake parts cleaner. Carb cleaner works the best, but brake parts cleaner works fine too. And you're just going to want to spray it around the surface just a little bit so that no other dirt gets in there. And then you're going to want to spray in all of these holes where the gas goes and everything to clean them out. You should be able to spray in one hole and it should come out a different hole. So I'm going to do that. Now that we've done that, you're just going to want to take your float and spray around that. Make sure you get all the dirt off. And then you're going to want to do the same with all your other parts. Just spray everything off and get it real good. Once you've got all your parts real cleaned up and all good, you're going to want to take your jet and you're going to want to find a little pick, and you're going to want to stick it through all of the holes. It should be able to go through there, and then all these holes on the side here. Make sure it goes through there, and then you want to spray that down with carb cleaner too. And then you can put it all back together and hopefully it'll run. Okay, when you put your throttle cable and stuff back in the carburetor, make sure this is clean, spray that down too, and then you want to put it down in the carburetor, make sure that needle goes in the hole it goes, and you're going to want to push down and turn until it falls in. If you don't do that, when you start it, it's going to rev, like it's going to be all messed up. So just make sure you twist it and then you'll be good. It's not a big deal. Okay, now I've got the whole entire carburetor back in there and put together. And now all we need to do is put the airbox on and turn the gas back on, and then we'll try to start it. I ran out of carburetor cleaners, so this isn't a perfect cleaning. Usually they're better. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to start it without the airbox on.